Welcome everybody to our first MDENet annual symposium. I hope you've managed all to make it onto our online conferencing platform here. My name is Steffen Zschaler. I'm the director of MDENet, and I want to just say a few words to sort of open our symposium before I hand over to the actually interesting stuff that you've come here to see. So let me get started by just saying a few words about what MDENet is, especially for those of you, I think, who maybe joined us from sort of outside of the network today. MDENet is a community of experts, the home of model-driven engineering. So we focus on a technology called model-driven engineering, and there are three directions of work that we pursue as a network. We want to drive future research. We want to bring together practitioners and researchers, people from other communities that aren't using MDE at the moment, to bring all of these together to identify new and exciting research challenges, new collaborations, and new collaborative projects moving forward. Secondly, we are looking at training the IT industry, or generally providing training around MDE. So this is around making sure that it becomes easier for people to get into MDE, to use MDE by providing training materials, by providing training sessions, training events, and information about how to use MDE technology. And finally, we have a work stream and a working group around building the MDE brand, so telling people about what MDE is about, what it can do for them, why they should care about it, and how they might get started with it. MDENet is funded by the IPCC, and it's a growing community, and it's open to members from other communities and backgrounds as well, because as I said, a key goal that we have with this network is to bring together people from different backgrounds to connect them and get them to work together on interesting problems. MDENet only works because we have a strong and growing community behind us that do a lot of work and connect the dots and produce materials, etc., etc. So through this community, I want to thank this community for helping us do this and for helping this network to get off to a really strong start. At this point, I think we have 218 members. We have 3 active working groups. We've already held 10 research demonstrations across 5 online workshops. We've had 2 online training sessions, and we've got more in the pipeline. There are 6 learning resources already available on the community platform, and more are being produced. We've had some CCON projects funded. We have published success stories, and again, more are in the pipeline. We have run 1 thematic workshop, which are our workshops for connecting with other communities and building links between researchers. And we have 2 more already planned for this year. So there's lots of exciting and interesting activities. And as I said, all of these are really only possible because of the community that we have and all the contributions that you all make to this network. And I want to thank you for all of this. And of course, all of this culminates in this annual symposium that we're holding today and tomorrow for the first time. So let me tell you a little bit about this annual symposium. I believe we have a very exciting program for you. We have 3 keynote speakers today. We have 2 tutorials, 1 today and 1 tomorrow. We have a panel tomorrow morning. We have also 10 talks on sort of a broad range of MDE related topics, a session of these talks today and another session of these talks tomorrow for you. All the details are on the MDENet website, but also on the Hopin, which is this platform here that we're using to run the annual symposium. I believe, I hope that you will find this a useful and easy to use platform. You can ask questions through the chat system that's available here, and I see some of you've already have already been using this this chat, and we will be able to pick up on these questions, and the speakers will be able to respond to those questions there. You'll be able to see the whole agenda, the whole program for these 2 days on the Hopin platform as well, and you'll be able to link into the sessions and participate in the sessions through that. So please enjoy the event. Here is a brief overview. Here's a brief overview of the program for the 2 days. We are going to start with 2 keynote talks, one from Tony Clark in a moment, and then we'll have another talk from Mohamed Musavi at 11. And then after a break, we go into a tutorial on MPS. And then in the afternoon, we have a set of shorter talks on a range of MDE topics contributed by different members of the community, as well as another talk by Baldeban at just after 4. And tomorrow we have our panel in the morning, followed by a session of talks and a tutorial in the afternoon. So now, without further ado, sorry, no, before I go there, I want to thank the people who've actually made this work. I must not forget that. I want to thank the people who've actually done the work to make this annual symposium happen. And those are Nuno Ferreira da Silva, who is the coordinator for the MDENet network, and Karen Davies, who's our administrator for the network. So I want to thank both of you for all the work that you've put into this network project so far, and in particular the work that you've put into making this annual symposium a success. Now, without further ado, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to hand over to Antonio Garcia Dominguez, who's going to introduce our first keynote speaker, Tony Clark. Thank you very much.